Leeds Television, a vision for the community.
Hello, my name is Janine Griffiths. Welcome to Leeds Weekly. Today in the studio we have Mark O Brien with us today, who's been all around Yorkshire on a Culture Vulture project. He's here to tell us what he's been up to. So Mark O Brien, what is the Culture Vulture project?
Well, the Culture Vulture is a website which is based in Leeds, but it's got bloggers writing for it, a great team of people all over the county, all over the north really. And they all write about all kinds of cultural things, all kinds of interesting things that are going on in the wider society generally. We've got reviews of different things that go on. We've got people writing about their own particular enthusiasms, their own particular passions, and trying to spread awareness of all the huge array of events and things that are going on around here.
Okay, so what exactly is your role in the Culture Vulture project?
Well, what I've just started on is a little bit of an adventure. This month I've been set a bit of a challenge really. I've got to go around Yorkshire, trying to get to go and see different places all over Leeds, all over the rest of the county. I'm being followed on Twitter by all the Culture Vulture followers as well, and they're telling me different places to go and find, different little quirky things, little interesting stories from all over the county, and I've got to go out there and try and find out more about them.
Okay, so what is the quirkiest thing that you found so far?
Well, so far I've only been going out for for 3 days. I just started this on Wednesday, so it's still quite early days, still quite a lot to go on. There's so many things all over the place, to be honest. I mean, even here in Leeds, one of the first things that I was asked to go and find was a cemetery that's hidden away in the middle of the university on a sort of parkland called St George's Field. I never knew that was there.
Okay.
Very few people seem to, but I had to go and find it. I had to look around to try and actually get in there properly. But it's a very nice space where some people actually go and sit out. It was very sunny on the day, so things like that. Little things that are always there, but nobody really knows about them very much. That's what I've been going and finding.
Brilliant. So how long is the project for, and how long have you been part of it so far?
This is, as I say, I've been going for 4 days now, and I'm spending the entire month on it. So this is 28 days. The entirety of this month, every day, I'm going to different places, being sent to various restaurants by, for instance, we've got so many people who follow Twitter, follow Culture Vulture on Twitter, who have their own restaurant and their own cafes, and they've said, you can come along to meet us and we'll give you a free breakfast. So I've been around to different places and been offered food whilst I've been going around, and hopefully that's what's going to keep me going for the rest of the month.
Have you encountered any challenges so far?
I have. Followers on Twitter have been giving me different challenges with the hashtag of Challenge Mark. In York yesterday, for example, I went out and looked for a small church that's supposedly hidden away somewhere on Gudrum Gate. Gudrum Gate is really close to the York Minster. I thought they were just being sarcastic and telling me to look up and find the York Minster, but it turns out they've got a really small church hidden away. York is that kind of place where there's all kinds of quirky things all over the place. A small church hidden away, and I found that and had to take a picture of it. And what I have to do at the end of each day is I have to go back home and write all about the experience, write all about the things I find out, the interesting people I meet along the way.
Okay, that sounds amazing. And I guess really my next question may seem a bit of an obvious one, but what do you hope to get out of it at the end? What do you think the end result will be, and will be the benefits that you take away from that?
I think, a big thing for me is that I've lived here in Leeds and I've known Yorkshire all my life, but there's so many places that I just know nothing about, and I think that's true for a lot of people. I've hardly ever been to York, thinking about it, but it's a wonderful place with so many things going on and so many great stories to tell. I want to find as many interesting, quirky, fascinating, funny, ridiculous, absurd stories, and there are quite a lot of them out there. And each day keep up with how it's going along. As I say, I'm keeping a blog on the Culture Vulture website, and I think that's the idea really. Just go and look for the quirky and the interesting things that that make life interesting.
Okay, and finally, I suppose last but definitely not least, where can people get more information from?
Well, the website is www.theculturevulture.co.uk. We're on Twitter. On Twitter, I'm MW_O Brien. The Culture Vulture itself is Culture Vultures. We're also now on Facebook. We've got a good growing Facebook page where we're always updating things, and that's facebook.com/weareculturevultures. So if you follow us, I'm on those things all the time. I've got my phone with me everywhere I go, and I keep updating Twitter. So if you follow one of those, then you'll find out everything that there is to know.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much for coming into the studio
Thank
today. That's it from us today. Join us again next week for the latest roundup of Bigly News.